Welcome back to ClassicCarRestoration.com, where you, the do-it-yourselfer, fixes your vehicle up to the standards that you want to fix it to. You can go top flight, show quality, or you can just do a fun kit car. Welcome back to the 1970 Toyota restoration project. We're just going to bring you up to speed. We've been working real hard over the last several months on the vehicle. All the welding's done for the basic outside here of the back, as well as the interior. Everything's been ground down. You can probably see shiny areas where we've ground down welds. This piece here, we actually went ahead and did a Frankenstein repair job on it. We put sheet metal in around the sides. We had the basic thing was corroded out except for the basic shape of it, and I couldn't find one locally. So I basically came in here and pieced together bits and pieces of sheet metal to make this canopy for what they call the transmission pump. Now what we'll end up doing is, the next time you'll see this Land Cruiser, she'll be all sandblasted down to bare metal. We're not going to sandblast the outside because we already got the body work done there, but I think this inside will have it blasted. We'll come in and fill some of the areas where we've done weld repair on it, and then we'll bring her down to the paint shop, and they'll go ahead and professionally prime the vehicle and paint it. But we'll get her back in the shop here one more time after the sandblast to do some more body work. Okay, so we've been working here on the dash. We've been struggling what to do with the dash, because as you well know on ClassicCarRestoration.com, you restore the vehicle to the standards and the quality that you want. And so I've been really struggling with the dash here because you hate, all of these knobs are all stuck, right? And I can't get them to work. Taking them off means I might have to redo wiring, but you know what? We've decided to go that route. We're going to go ahead and remove the gauges, and we've started over here. We got the screws loosed on this one here, the main control, your speedometer, temperature, oil pressure, fuel. But you know what? We can't get her out because this steering column's in the way. Well, in the way of so as I started to remove the steering column, what happened is a bolt broke off. And as you can see by this bolt, I don't know if you can zoom in on that, Brett. Yeah. But it just snapped off right at the head. Okay. So what we're going to have to do is drill it out and attempt to easy out the bolt out of the hole. So let's take a short break while I get some tools to set us up for the job. Okay, so we got the drill. We're going to go ahead and have to drill out the stud that's broke off in there, and then we're going to attempt to back her out with what they call an easy out. And this is meant where you have a screw or a bolt that the head is stripped. And if you take a close look at the head of this one, you can see that the corners are all rounded, okay? And so when you go to try to hit it with your socket wrench, it just spins on you. So first thing we're going to do is, and if you read on the side of the easy out, it'll tell you what size drill bit to use. In this particular case, we're using a 7/64. As you can see, I have a collection of drills, fresh drill bits on hand at all times because you never know when you're going to break a bolt off. So working on dashes is a lot of fun because you get to do it upside down. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start drilling. And you never want to get the drill bit too hot. So I'm going to get some cutting oil. I'll be back in just a minute. You can use WD-40 for this. Any kind of lubricant will do. Just something to keep the chips from heating up the end of the drill bit as she's drilling through there. Very careful to hold the drill straight, or else you'll drill through at an angle. on there. There you go, drilled right here. Got the darn truck come loose in there. So we're plumb through. Okay. Now we'll take the easy out here and stick it in that 7/64 hole that we have so conveniently drilled. There it is. We'll use this crescent wrench, and you're actually, when you use one of these things, you're actually turning the opposite way. So right now we're going counterclockwise to try to loosen it, and the teeth are threaded backwards. I don't know if this is going to go. It wants to, but these things have a tendency to snap right off on you. You don't want that to happen. So I'll tell you what, we're just going to drill this thing out. Let's take a break while I replace this drill bit with a larger drill bit. Okay, we went ahead and tried using the easy out. This little tool here is used to back screws out. She wouldn't come out with the easy out. So we then went in and we already had our 7/64 hole drilled here, which it says on the easy out, the size to use. We then used a slightly larger bit all the way up to a 8mm, because this is a metric car, for the final tapping of our new bolt hole. And here is our tap. It again specifies the 8mm drill bit to use on there. So we're back in business when we go to reassemble the dash. So that's all for this